What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the Diablo 4 Battle Pass that just got revealed on a live stream, and it was about an hour-ish long, but I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys the TLDR for the video. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer the thing that everyone wants to know about, which is Diablo 4 going to have any sort of way to pay to win, aka pay for power? They specifically mention this, and you can see the timestamp over on the screen at about 50 minutes here. They say that you cannot pay for any power in Diablo 4. However, there is an XP boost, and there's also different gold boosts, which I will get into, but don't worry too much about it being pay to win, as it requires you to hit a threshold that is completely free. So, starting right off, I want to go over some of the more important things first. This Reddit thread over here has kind of the more important things in terms of text. So, how much does it cost? There is a premium battle pass, and there's a free battle pass. Now, the cosmetics that are required in this battle pass do not give you any boosts. It's just for cosmetics. There is a accelerated battle pass that will give you tier skips. Now, what's really important with these tier skips, and a lot of people want to know about it because maybe you play Fortnite or some other video games where when you complete the battle pass, can you actually earn the next battle pass? Now, going over what was tweeted out by Rod Ferguson, he said that there will be currency you can use to reduce the cost of the next season battle pass, but it will not be enough to fully buy it outright. So you cannot just infinitely get battle passes like you could in, for example, Fortnite, where if you complete the battle pass, you get the next battle pass for free. Next up, another important thing was what's actually in the battle pass. Now, they don't show you every single tier. Apparently, there's 27 in the free, but you can also see that there are these season blessings, which cost these little things here. Now, these things you cannot pay for. You're going to have to actually earn as a sense of progression. Those will give you bonus XP, bonus gold. So starting right off, just looking at what we have available for us here via what they showed. You can see the mount, and it looks like this armor more than likely is going to be part of the battle pass. You can see over here in tier 10, it looks very similar in terms of the armor. But this is what you can earn, and obviously the free ones, you can see what you can earn for free. As far as I'm aware of, these are all cosmetics. By the way, some people wondering, can you actually just get the mount at level 1 because it's literally on the very first tier of the battle pass? You will earn the mount as you play through the campaign. You have to earn it in order to actually use the one that you purchased in the battle pass. It does not give you an advantage to instantly be level 1 and hit the mount. So you can see also there's a few cosmetics. I would say like 2, 3, 4 cosmetics. Looks like another cosmetic here. I think this is some sort of emote, so you can like blow a horn, and it's just kind of there as a little action. If you want to think of it kind of like a dance or something in Fortnite, think of it like that. It's just an emote. It doesn't affect gameplay. And then there's another one over here, what we can't see. I believe those are the currencies, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. Let me see what looks like to be some more cosmetics, but you can't click on it because this is a screenshot. In addition to that, so important thing, that kind of currency over here, this over on the free section, all of these are free. They're called smoldering ashes. So what are smoldering ashes? This is what's going to give you that bonus XP. This is going to boost the amount of gold you get from vendor sales. This other one over here says boost the chance of rare material from salvage. Then the other one over here says boost the duration of elixirs. Elixirs can give you bonus XP. They can give you bonus thorns. There's a lot of different elixirs in the game. And you can see you can put multiple stat points. Now, there is one that's top secret. Now, again, in terms of it being pay to win, because I want to answer this question, you can see right here it says next smoldering ashes unlocked at tier 8. So if someone's thinking, oh, I can just go buy all the tiers, I'm going to have all these things, I'm just going to get as much bonus XP or bonus gold from vendor sales as possible at level 1, you can't actually do that. You can see that there is a character level requirement. So you still have to play the game essentially. Although in some games, I do know that you get accelerated boosts. It doesn't really matter in terms of buying the battle pass. Even if you were to get boosts, it still requires you to hit character level, which is not the same as your battle pass level. Those are two different things in the game. But you can see over here where it says next level require, the stat points, I guess, required to get the next bonus. You can see each one looks like you can put 4 points in. One of these is top secret. What is top secret? I mean, I could only assume legendary drop rate or magic find because they're keeping it a secret, right? It has to be one of the best ones. But nonetheless, you can put multiple stat points. How many points? If we're going in the same incremental numbers here at 3%, if we can put 4 stat points into it, it's 12% XP. Is it smarter to maybe go for all the XP first, or is it maybe smarter to get the extra chance of rare salvage? I have no idea, and maybe we'll make a guide for it, because sometimes the lower level items in any video game, you have 0 chance to get like the really rare ones, so you might as well get max level first, and then that way it's going to be a little bit faster, because then you're going to get more rare items faster because of the item level or world tier, whatever the case may be. We'll wait and see if this may be worth it, because as far as I'm aware of, this might be the best one to actually get, depending on, of course, if you can even get the rarest form. Again, this is kind of something unknown, but it looks like we get about 12% XP, and then you can get maybe a 40% chance if you put all the stat points into all your smoldering ashes into the urn here. Next up, another thing that is quite important is the seasons. They actually did talk a little bit about seasons, which I'm really excited about. Obviously, I've been playing Diablo 3 for a very long time. We do all of the seasons. We have guides and stuff like that on the channel. However, the seasons, how long do they last? There are 3 months. So just a heads up, season 1 will not start immediately. It'll start shortly after. So again, no confirmation as far as I'm aware of on that. But season 3 or seasons are 3 months long, so if you're wondering how long the seasons are. And as far as some of the cosmetics, you can see the in-game and the shop, the differences of them. They showed off actually quite a few. This one I believe is Barbarian. If you're wondering, can you run the Barbarian armor on a Necromancer or like Sorceress, Druid, whatever? The answer is no. There are certain armors that you can use across all of them, and there are certain armors that are only for one character. Now, if you buy it on one Necromancer, can you run it on all your Necromancers? The answer is yes. Same thing with cross progression. If you buy it on PlayStation, you can use it on PC as long as the accounts are linked. You do have to have 2 separate copies of the game, though, to order to be able to actually have this cross progression enabled anyways. It's not like if you buy it on PC, you own it on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and all of them. I don't even think the game's coming out on the Switch. But nonetheless, you have to buy the game on multiple different platforms if you want to do the cross progression in the first place, but it does transfer over. Now, on top of that, they did talk about seasons, and seasons will actually have some sort of story campaign tied into it. They're also going to be themed. So obviously, if you play Diablo 3, there's some sort of like power, with every season, and that's also going to be returning, which is awesome, because there's, the reason why you might return to a season, you might get some new legendaries in it. They didn't specify what's exactly going to be in the new seasons. They kind of joked around with like a zombie season, but I don't know if that's going to be confirmed. They were just saying if it was to be themed zombie, but you guys get the idea. It's going to be themed around something. You can see some of these objectives over here. They can reward you with a favor drop. This is again for the season objectives here. This is not battle pass, okay? So you can see there are chapter rewards for completing certain things. And what's cool with this is you can see it says complete 7 out of 9 objectives. You don't have to do all of them. If you played Diablo 3, some of these season journey requirements, they're just really hard. And even though I make guides how to do them, sometimes people just don't want to do like one very specific thing, and that's totally cool. Now you only need to do 7 out of 9. And I think this is a fantastic change because, again, some people just don't like certain mechanics of the game. There's another season over here. You can see it says Season N, but there's more on this Battle Pass. So we showed off the first 10 tiers. This is the next 20. So it looks like cosmetic axe, a helm, looks like another cosmetic like weapon. I'm not sure what this is. It almost looks like some sort of pieces of silver. I don't know if it's some sort of cosmetic. You guys can guess down below. And then again, we have the ashes. We've got some sort of dance emote. Looks like a dagger, gloves. This could be just like a spray. If you guys have played them, maybe CSGO or like Fortnite. I'm guessing that's what it is. Overwatch also has those sprays. Maybe that's something similar, or it could be something different. It wasn't specified here. But then you get the other ashes. Now, I did go over what the heck these ashes do, but over here we can see everything that's at the top. It's basically the same as what we showed off before, but there is that top secret, and then there's also season progression. Now, there is a full post on this. There wasn't anything that was super new in this post that was basically kind of taken from the video. Most of the stuff I did go over, but I will also link it down below just in case any of you guys want to check it out. Now, what is important is they mentioned that the Ultimate Edition here does come with the 20 tier skip, but I already went over what the heck the tier skips would allow you to do. You're just getting the cosmetics. You don't get those smoldering ashes, which is actually the most important thing. Now, next up, they did mention, I just wanted to go ahead and have this as a little timestamp here. You guys can see it at about 43 minutes. They talked about seasonal content, and they're going to have new story content over here with the seasons, which is, I believe, brand new to Diablo. Usually we don't get any sort of story mode for the game. Now, in addition with the Battle Pass, because this is kind of what the video is mainly focused on, we did touch up upon seasons, but in terms of the skin shop, now, obviously this is Overwatch, How Overwatch works in terms of the skin store, it's going to be very similar. You guys can see over here all of the Overwatch skins. Now, these will rotate through time. If I make it smaller, you can see it says store refreshes in 7 days. This is also going to be similar where they just kind of rotate certain things in and out. So if you see an item that you want, it may not be there the next day, so you may have to purchase it if you want it immediately. And then last off, I want to go ahead and mention the server slam. When are the certain times certain things are going to be spawning in? As this is important, as most of you guys are going to be probably playing in about 2 days. Over here we have the beta. You can actually download it right now over on the servers, and that way when the thing starts on May 12th, you're going to be able to play it. So Ashava, this is the boss. You need to defeat this boss if you want the cosmetic reward, and everyone will have access to it. You do not need to pre-order the game, but it's starting at 9 a.m. on May 13th, not the start of the server, because that's a day earlier. This is when the boss spawns in. You need to do the boss in order to get the special trophy mount, and it's going to spawn 3 hours after. This is 9 a.m. PT, and then 3 hours after, and the final spawn is on May 14th at 9 a.m. So with that information, hopefully this cleared everything up in terms of the battle pass, in terms of it being pay to win. So to really answer the question with one thing, there is no pay to win in terms of power. However, there is XP boosts in the battle pass, but you can't buy that, if that makes any sense. So let me know, guys, what you think of the battle pass. Is it a win, or are you guys concerned about anything in the future? For me, as long as it's just cosmetic, I don't mind. And because the way the ashes are set up, you have to level up anyway, so you can't just buy all the tiers. So hopefully that clears up any confusion. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, turn that bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Peace.